Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alexandra Sandoska, and she is from Poland. She had her eyeballs tattooed black. That's what she wanted. And she ended up going completely blind. This got to be maybe like the fourth story I've seen over the last several weeks of somebody going blind from having their eyeballs tattooed. So, 21-year-old blind in both eyes by tattoo artist in botched attempt to dye her eyeballs black. Okay, so she said she wanted her eyeballs to be black like a rock star. There was a rock star that got their eyeballs black? Never mind. So, a tattoo artist was fined 30,000 pounds after a botched attempt to dye this woman's eyeballs black. So, mm, mm, mm. He was found guilty, this tattoo artist, of incompetence by a court in Poland. And the court heard he did not know how to perform the eye tattoos and used a similar tattoo technique for doing it on skin. So apparently, the dye that's used for the eye is supposed to be different from the one that you use on skin. And he used the same one because he didn't know. And to me, if he didn't know, he should not have performed the tattooing of the eyeball if you didn't know how to do it. That's kind of silly. So, Alexandra is now 25 years old and she's been left blind and forced to have she had one eye that she was blind in, and she was forced to have the other removed. Apparently, there were several attempts to restore her vision back, and all of the attempts failed. So the 21-year-old had headed to a tattoo studio in Warsaw in April 2017 after browsing a local artist online. She was inspired to get the whites of her eyes tattooed black after seeing a Polish rapper. Okay, that's where she got it. Okay, so it was apparently a Polish rapper that got the procedure done. So that's how she was inspired to do it. The former model said at the time, "I've always wanted tattooed eyes. I thought they suited me. But after placing blind faith in a tattoo artist, quickly realized there was a catastrophic consequences to the invasive tattoo. So soon she began suffering pain in her eyes, which the artist reportedly was expected to be treated with painkillers. So I guess when she first started feeling the pain, they just told her to take painkillers. But they said the reason why she went blind is because the tattoo artist penetrated the needle way too deep in her eyeball while using the ink that was unseen. He was uncertified on top of that. Wow, why would you let somebody that's not even certified in this touch you? She probably didn't know at the time. Right? So that's what they're saying caused her blindness. Alexandra's symptoms soon began to snowball, and eventually she completely lost sight in her right eye. And the doctors had to inform her that the damage was irreparable and that her vision in her left eye would soon deteriorate too, which it did. She also developed glaucoma as well as advanced cataracts, seeing her undergo 3 unsuccessful surgeries. So, I mean, her sight is gone. The devastated ink lover was forced to replace one of her eyes with a so she got one fake eye in, and the other one she can't see out of. So she launched a legal battle against the tattoo studio nearly 6 years. From the botched procedure, an investigation found the tattoo artist guilty of a series of mistakes when adding the ink to her eye. One fundamental error was using body ink for tattooing skin, would never should never have come into contact with her eyeball. So Alexandra's lawyers told local media there is clear evidence that the tattoo artist did not know how to perform such a delicate procedure. Wow. I just don't get it. I mean, I've seen it on some people. To me, it's not that fascinating, you know? But I guess that's just me. I don't know. Why take the chance? Why risk losing your sight? Now you got to be cared for and looked after for the rest of your life. Mm, I just don't see it as worth it. All right. So, despite the 25-year-old being enveloped by sadness after losing her sight, she previously had said she would not hide away, explaining, unfortunately, for now, doctors do not give me much optimism for improvement. The damage is too deep and extensive. I'm afraid I will be completely blind. And she is. I will not lock myself into the basement and get depressed. I have sadness behind me, but I live on. So the tattoo studio remains open and they're performing ear piercing. Um, mm, mm, mm. But they were fined because they said they failed to provide assistance to the victim and causing a permanent disability. So the courts fined the tattoo artist 30,000 pounds as well as 360 hours of community service at the ruling on December 20th. So her attorney said they're going to appeal due to the fact that she has lifelong damage that she has suffered. Yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, this is just too crazy for me. But y'all, I guess people are always doing these alterations to their bodies, and some of them don't even need it at all. But please tell me what you think. There was a story out there also. A black woman did this. And I think her story came out like back in November, where she tattooed her eyeballs and she went blind. So I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it, but that's me. Y'all, please tell me what you think in the comment section. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.